what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Happy Sunday Fun Day, everybody. This is Liz. It's Good Morning Vail on TV8. I hope you are enjoying your beautiful, chilly Sunday morning. It's a day before Halloween, everybody. It's October 30th. Who's excited? 12 days before the mountain opens, everybody. Are you really, really thrilled? I can't wait for all the excitement to just envelop all of us. With this weather, we are super in the spirit for all of the great holidays coming our way. But Halloween is tomorrow, and who is not thrilled about that? I'm going to be a court jester, so if you see this crazy clown running around in the streets, you'll know who it is. You'll just be able to hear my voice and know exactly who it is. But I am going to head on over to that wonderful party tonight at Route 6. It's going to be amazing. Big costume contest, so make sure you get all dressed up and fun, and it's just a wonderful place to go. And we have Rewind playing. If you missed the interview with Maddie, these two crazy guys dressed up so funny. They actually look like me when I wake up in the morning, but that was their costume. They looked hilarious. We're going to take a look at that interview again today, just in case you missed it, because it was really, really a lot of fun, and those guys are just fantastic. They're a wonderful local band. They've been here for years, and they are going to be playing at the big party tonight at Route 6, and that's all to raise money for the Vail Valley Theater Company. They are wonderful. They have put on more performances here in the Vail Valley than I have ever seen any company do. All kinds of wonderful things. So let's get out there and support that amazing company, because they're just fantastic people and super talented. And I just can't wait for that party to kick off. And of course, you can start off with a really delicious dinner over at Route 6 first, and then you can dance your pants off to the terrific music from Rewind. Something else that's going on tomorrow on Monday, the actual day of Halloween, is the Vail Rec District's Trick or Treat Trot, and that's going to be so much fun for the kids in Lions Head and Vail Village. All the participating merchants will have an orange leaf bag outside, so you'll know where you can go in and trick or treat. There's no cost, it's family friendly, and no matter what the weather is, everybody's going to go out and have a super great time. Thanks to the Vail Rec District for this is the 30th year that they are doing this. That's incredible. So many great things to do, and I'm really excited to be here on a Sunday morning with you guys. We will take a look at the weather right now and see what this brings to us for the weekend.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring or fall. You're home in the Rockies that has it all, y'all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee is brewing and you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, ghouls and gals. It's Halloween weekend, and I cannot wait to show you this interview that Maddie had with the guys from Rewind, the greatest band. They are local, they are super fun, and maybe their costumes will give you an idea as to how to dress up. But let's take a look and see what they're gonna do for all the fun tonight at Route 6's big old party.
We love to support the local community, and we love to support the theater, and we love to support the music, and we've got a great band joining me on the couch. So we've got Jeff and Josh from Rewind right now. You guys look amazing this morning.
Oh, thanks. A little something I found in the closet and tussle my hair. It takes me hours.
I haven't gone to bed yet.
Typical rock star. Yeah, he's up all
Typical
night.
rock
Yeah.
star life. And so
Yeah.
Rewind is a band that's been in our community for quite some time.
Yes, long time. We've been together, I think, 7 years.
Wow.
We started out with 2 guys, Alan and Mark, who are both tech geniuses and have tech businesses. Mark was the owner of RTP, which was the resort technology partners that Vail Resorts ended up buying, the point of sale ticket and sales system. And then they found Joel Dekanick, who's a bass player, who's also a local chiropractor and a, what do you point
Keeps
at?
us running strong.
Oh, yes, keeps us running strong. Bass player, board shorts, goofy guy always out in the audience. And then Jeff came along 5 or so years ago, 6 years ago, auditioning as the lead singer, and there was no one better in the Valley, so we settled for Jeff. And and then we got Steve Stavisky, who's on keys, who's actually a real estate broker in the company that I own and run. And then myself, I guess, right?
That's
The
it.
drummer, yeah.
That's amazing. And it's so cool how you guys are such valuable community members in so many ways. Not only do you guys all have impressive and incredible jobs, but then you come together and you just form this rock and roll legend band, Rewind.
It's been a lot of fun. You know, the key thing that we bring is just fun. You know, we don't take ourselves too seriously, and just get the crowd into it and have a blast.
And so you guys are performing a very special performance on Sunday. Let's talk a little bit about it since you guys are nice and dressed up.
We are dressed. I mean, this is what we wear every day. But Jeff, why don't you talk about the
So the
musical
Vail Valley
coming up?
Theater Group has got its first performances going since COVID, so it's a big thing for them. And so on Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights at Route 6, which is also sold out, they're doing a review, and then to also help them get back on their feet, we said, well, why don't we throw them a fundraiser and a Halloween party? So it's what we're calling the Ultimate Cast Halloween Party. So party with the cast of the theater group, and if you've ever met any of these people in the theater, you don't have to get them started to do anything. So it's the craziest, coolest people you'll ever meet. And so then we're going on live at 7 at Route 6 on Sunday. And there'll be a costume party, and it's just going to get out of
It's gonna be
control.
wild.
I mean, I'm dialed down right now.
He's dialed down.
Well, it's
These are conservative
early.
costumes. But this
No,
is our
late.
usual, this is our usual look for, Halloween. We've played a lot of Halloween parties. We've played a couple of years in a row outside the movie theater on Riverwalk, outside in the parking lot. We've done other Halloween benefits and different things like that. And we usually kind of show up in our White Snake, Poison, Motley Crue-ish kind of look here.
Speak to
but
yourself, man.
this
I
is-
got to find my, never
This
mind.
is a little different. Yeah, this is a little different. But yeah, so we're playing 7 to 9. It'll be great. And our music is appealing to everyone of all ages. And we play Journey, Don't Stop Believin', and Stone in Love. We play Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. We play
Little Van Halen,
Little Van Halen,
little Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
So all of the great classics, and
Yeah.
so no matter what, people are going to know what you guys are playing to make it a ton of fun to just get out there and experience. And so as you guys have come together and people now are going to start seeing you and definitely are going to come see you on Sunday, if people want to see you more than just Sunday, how can they find where you guys are playing?
It's very easy. Rewind Colorado on Facebook. We also have a rewindcolorado.com website, but Rewind Colorado on Facebook. You can see our set list, which changes once in a while because we get excited about different songs. And you can also see events for what gigs we're playing. And we play throughout the entire valley. And actually, just a few weeks ago, we played down at Western Colorado University for the students down there and had a blast. Before that, we played at Oktoberfest in Line Set as the headliner. These are the kinds of events that we do. So anytime you go to the Facebook page, follow us, and you can always get reminders about the events that are coming up. We try to keep that
Pretty up to date.
information up to date. Absolutely. Or you
What-
could text Jeff, and I'm happy to give everyone his cell phone number right now.
There you go.
555.
555.
It's super easy to find your cell phone number online,
Yeah.
so I would tread lightly with that joke.
Yeah, that's true. I should have said that. Oh, well.
That's a funny joke.
There
that
goes that. We can delete this and start over. Yeah.
could come back. Now, you guys are playing this Halloween one. Any great shows that people can look forward to over the winter season?
So we haven't booked all that out yet. So again, we've been busy with just fall straight jobs. And,
Right.
but keep checking back to the site. We'll update that.
And with your guys' real grown-up jobs,
Mm-hmm.
how do you find time to balance that with your passion project of Rewind?
Well, I tell you, it is a balancing act. We all have different types of jobs. You have different types of hours. Sometimes we're scrambling to get to an event or a gig and set up at the last minute and looking for the guitar pick or the trumpet or what did I do with my drumsticks? So it can be hectic.
I took them.
Yeah, he took them. He always takes them. I throw them at him. But we do have time to practice, and we do have time for gigs. What we don't do is play every single week or every single weekend because we can't manage that. For
Right.
us, it's a couple of times a month or once a month, so that we have time to, of course, take care of ourselves and our families and our careers, but also so that we're fresh when we go to play and we're not kind of like, oh, not another gig. We're not worn out. But
Right.
a lot of people say, "Oh, this is your alter ego." Actually, I can speak for Jeff too. This is actually who we really are. Our jobs
Our alter ego is
at work.
at work.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
I love
That's
that.
like this is the real us, right?
Well, and it's rare that you get to see people that like do the real jobs, but
Right.
then have the passion project that they can like hold on to and do so frequently, and especially here because we just have so many things always going on. The hustle and bustle of our community is relentless.
Yes.
And so it's amazing to have you guys come in, join me, and chat about all of these things only because what a ton of fun you guys get to have.
We're really, really lucky just to be able to do some things that there's nothing like being on stage, get a crowd of people going nuts, and you get to be a part of it. And it's really, really an awesome thing. And
really a privilege.
We're very lucky.
It really is a privilege, and we all get along. 5 of us, and then there's one guy who's just difficult. Lead singers are prima donnas typically. But
I love that. You guys
There was
both
no
pointed
green
to each
M&Ms
other.
in the room this morning. I'm a
not
little
this morning.
upset by
yeah,
that.
in the green room.
In the
Yeah,
green room.
sorry. Well, you guys, we got you right in here. That
You did.
turnaround time
it's-
was
it's better
quick.
Not to think about it too much. No, but we all really are. In all seriousness, we're all great friends. We all respect each other, get along, and in fact, in a month or so, we're going to get together in Fruta and do a little retreat and have a couple of days together, talk about music and talk about arrangements and talk about sort of stage presence and how we want to perform. And we've done a lot of videoing, a lot of recording of our performances because we like to watch, how we look up on stage and how we're interacting with the crowd. So we're always trying to improve, always trying to get better. And we have a lot of fun, but we also take it seriously because we want to put on a good show. It's
Which-
really important to us.
I feel like I've seen you guys like at Lion's Head or
Mm-hmm.
out and about, and I feel like you guys are incredible. And so on Sunday, do
Mm-hmm.
people need to go online and buy tickets to the event?
So there's that link if you go to vailtheater.org, and theater is with an R-E, so it's THEARTRE.org, or at the door. So it's a $20 donation to the Vail Theater Group.
Which is incredible. And we were just talking about the Vail Theater Group and what they do because they're such an amazing nonprofit here and such a good outlet for people to express themselves. I want to thank you both so much for coming in and giving us all this great information this morning.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. I
Rock
will
on.
see you on Sunday.
Good.
I'm going to come.
What are you going to dress as?
What are
I
you
can't
wearing?
tell you.
Well,
You're going to have to see if you can spot me out in the crowd.
just don't wear a blonde wig because I don't like to compete. You know what I mean?
Well, luckily mine's not a wig, so we're
There we
good.
go. Oh, yeah,
We're
that
Are
would
you
make
saying
sense.
this is?
No,
I'm
you're-
offended.
She has naturally blonde. This is just a difference. Forget it.
God,
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see you rock on Sunday.
rock on.
We can't wait.
Make sure that you check out Route 6 on Sunday, or maybe you see if there's some extra floating tickets around for the incredible shows taking place starting tonight, going till Saturday, and then go participate in the fun costume contest and party and everything that they've got going on over there. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
There's always great things to do here at the outlets at Silverthorne, and they really do a great job of creating events for you to enjoy, and especially right now. And I'm standing here with one of the newest team members, Nathan Strabel. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet us.
Thank you so much for coming. We welcome you out here, and we're very appreciative of it.
I love your outfit. I'm sad that your fangs didn't work out this morning. We were just talking a little bit about it off camera, but you guys are doing a family-friendly event, and the focus is to bring the community together.
Yes, we want to make sure that everybody in the community feels welcome and that they can all come together and enjoy an event and celebrate Halloween at the outlets at Silverthorne.
Which there's a lot happening. So in each village, there's kind of a different little thing going on. And right now we're standing here in the Red Village. And so what can people expect if they're coming to an event here like this?
So we have events in every one of our villages, like you said. In the Red Village, we have like a trackless train. We have a couple food vendors. We have a magician, live music. We have a game wizard who just orchestrates different events and activities for kids. And then in the other villages, we have like a horse-drawn wagon, a mechanical bull, and a full band. So that's just some of the things that we have. We want to make sure that everybody has something to do for all ages. So everyone in the family can enjoy and make memories.
Which is so important, and what a great way to have the family come together and do some shopping, because there are great deals going on with the event as well.
Yes, so this is kind of paired with our shopping extravaganza. Tickets are $10 and you get exclusive discounts in all of our stores, and like 23 of our stores are participating, so you get great discounts in those, and like always, there's great discounts aside from those as well.
This is my favorite place to come shopping, because it is such great deals when you're shopping around, and you're going to find things that you can't find in a lot of other places in and around Summit County.
This job is pretty dangerous for me, honestly. I'm always like taking photos and I'm like, I'll come back to that. I shouldn't buy that right now because I'm working, but I definitely always find stuff I like. So I know everybody else can too. There's stuff for every age, every demographic, and so everyone can feel welcome and find something they like here.
Well, and last time we spent some time with you and we got to catch up, you had just told us that you're new to the community, and so welcome to the mountains. How are you loving it so far?
I'm loving it. The community is really laid back compared to like the Missouri where I'm from, so I really enjoy that. A lot of outdoor lifestyle, which I like. There's so much to do outside, so I really enjoy that. I'm always taking my boyfriend on like random hikes, and I'm like, let's just go tonight. I know the sun's setting, but let's go enjoy the weather while we can. So
I personally love that. I think that there's no better way to get out and enjoy the mountains than to just take yourself on a spontaneous adventure. So let's talk a little bit about your role with the outlets at Silverthorne and what you do and how you brought this entire event to fruition.
So I'm the marketing and special events manager here, so I did a lot of the coordination for this event. Obviously, I have a great team that supported me and helps make this possible as well. But through the event planning, we have a Alpine Events we're teaming up with that kind of coordinated all the different activities. So what I did was mostly the marketing side of things, positioning everything in the right place on the actual center, and just kind of outreach to the community on trying to communicate this event. So
What you've done such an incredible job, because obviously we're from Vail and we heard about this wonderful event and all of the fun things happening. Now, we talked about what's taking place here in the Red Village. Let's talk about what's happening over in the Blue Village.
in the Blue Village is a mechanical bull. Mud season is there, singing. We have face painting and Colorado cream paired with hot chocolate inside of Summit Locals Art Market. So that's what's in the Blue Village. Oh, and we have stilt walkers as well. Can't forget them.
Oh my goodness. So really a lot of entertainment for the entire family to get over here and enjoy. And then let's not forget about the Green Village.
In the Green Village, there's a horse-drawn wagon. There's a balloon artist. There's pumpkin painting inside of one of our spaces. So inside that, you can paint pumpkins. We have stickers for different pumpkins. We have a photo wall with balloons that you could take pictures of your proud pumpkin painting. So it's going to be good. So I think it'll be a fun event for everyone.
And this is something the entire family can get out here, do, and enjoy right now. Now, let's talk about some of the great stores that you guys have here, just to highlight really the diversity here at the outlets at Silverthorne.
So it's obviously ski season's right upon us. We have Eddie Bauer, we have Columbia. Those are great places to get outdoor apparel. But we also have things like Williams-Sonoma and Bath & Body Works to have your inside household goods. We have places like Pearl Izumi. Biking never really stops, I've heard, in Summit County. So we have Pearl Izumi, which has great biking gear and attire. So we have a lot of different stores in the center. We have also small businesses. We just had Annalisa's Accents open up. She's moving from Georgetown, Colorado. She opened about a couple weeks ago. So we have different small businesses like that, and Lou Outdoors is another one. And we have different arts stores as well, like Summit Locals Art Market I previously mentioned. And then we have High Country Artisans, Guy and Opus. We have a ton of different opportunities for people to shop here.
Which it makes it so fun, because not only are you getting those big brand names that people know and love, like I'm a huge fan of the Levi's outlet. That's where I buy all of my jeans, and I'm not kidding when I say that. So I love to go shopping over there, and I know that for a fact. But then to have these really cool places like the High Country Artisans Market, where people can maybe start their Christmas shopping just a little bit earlier, but then also they can get something unique that they won't find anywhere else.
Yes, there's stuff that you could find for everyone. And it's funny you mentioned the holidays. We do have another festival happening for Holiday Fest on December 10th. So I'll pin that here. And we don't have everything completely laid down yet, but we will for sure have Santa. I might dress like an elf instead of a vampire. So it should be another fun event. So.
Okay, hold on. I think that you should be a vampire elf just to really bring everything full circle. But of course, these are such great events, and the holiday season is right around the corner. There's no better place to come shopping because you're going to get such good deals here. And so one more time, December 10th?
December 10th. Right now it's 11 to 1. We might change that, so stay tuned. And we also want to involve all of our tenants and have different activities in there. We kind of started that with our Spotlight Saturdays for Shopping Extravaganza earlier this month. So we do want to make sure that the tenants all get excited because they love having different activities in the stores. So they want to, we're going to hopefully have stuff like that on December 10th.
Which is amazing. Now, if people want more information on what's happening at the outlets at Silverthorne, what's the best way for them to keep track of all of your great events?
I would say our website or our social media. We keep our Instagram and Facebook pretty active, posting probably like 5 times a week. So that's a great place to find different details, and then also our event page on our website.
Which is great, and then people can know about all of the fabulous deals that you guys have going on right now. And so if people want to come and they want to do any of the fun things at the outlets at Silverthorne, what's your favorite place to go shopping so they know where they can maybe find you?
You know what? I don't know if I should answer that question. We have Bath & Body Works manager right there, so maybe I should say Bath & Body Works, but I don't have a favorite, honestly. I love all of the tenants, and I always find something in every store that I want, so.
I feel that. I 100% feel that. Nathan, thank you so much for taking the time out of your morning and chatting with us, giving us all this great information, and thanks for rallying the community together in such a fun and festive way.
Thank you so much for having us here. Thanks so much for coming here, I should say. We really do appreciate it, and we hope that community gets involved with the outlets at Silverthorne, and we can create events that create memories for a long time for people.
Well, so if they missed this event, there's another one coming very quickly because I cannot believe we have snow on the ground, ski season's right around the corner, and now people can get excited for the holidays with you guys.
As soon as the sun sets on October 31st, it's almost Christmas season, so you're right. So ski season, Christmas season, they go hand in hand, so we're excited here.
It's all right here. Thank you so much for meeting me this morning. Make sure you come check out the outlets at Silverthorne. They always have a lot of great deals and a lot of fun things happening. Go to their website for all of the information on all of their upcoming events. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring or fall, you're home in the rocket that has it all, y'all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee is brewing and you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're making your way over to the outlets at Silverthorne, well then this is your TV8 Visitors Bureau to get you in the know as you're making your way over here to enjoy all of the fabulous villages. From red to blue to green, there's somewhere for everyone to shop and enjoy. Whether you're looking to update your wardrobe, or maybe you want some Bath & Body Works, you want some things for your home, they've got Williams Sonoma. There are so many great options here at the outlets at Silverthorne. Now if you're looking to be a little bit more sports oriented instead of a little more clothing oriented, which is what I like to come over here and shop for, well, our sports director Blake O'Rulian has some great information for coming over here for all of your sports needs. Let's take it over to Blake.
Hey Maddie, thank you so much. Yeah, we're actually here at the outlets of Silverthorne, where there's actually 3 distinct villages that are color-coded. So the first one that we're going to talk about is right behind me, the Red Village, which is Lou Outdoors. And Lou Outdoors has all of your skateboarding needs, your outdoor needs. They have everything that you really need. It's a family-owned business, and it's a great shop to shop at. Another one that we're going to move over to now is the Green Village, which has Blue Valley ski and board rentals for all of your snow sports. So in the colder months that are coming just around the corner, you can actually go there, you can rent things, you can buy things, but it all gets you ready for your skiing and snowboarding seasons. And then lastly, we've got the Blue Village, which has Pearl Azumi, which has all of your cycling gear. So in a couple of months, when you actually have a little bit warmer weather, you can go out for that cycling time. And they've got great discounts, 10% off for students, teachers, first responders, as well as a whole lot more. There's a ton of things here at the villages, at the outlets of Silverthorne. Make sure to come check it out.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
One of the biggest reasons we love to be out here is nature and wildlife. And what better way to depict the wildlife that we can see every day is through photography. Now we're going to look through the lens of Steven Johnson. We're going to have a little interview with this man. He's over at a beautiful co-op with a bunch of other artists, and we're going to discuss his photography and how he gets these amazing photos. Let's take a look. I'm so excited.
If you make your way over to Silverthorne, well, the outlets at Silverthorne has some great places to explore, but we are in one of them that you have to check out. We are in the High Country Artisans Co-op Gallery right now, and I'm standing here with one of the fabulous artists, Steve Johnson, and his incredible photography work. Good morning, Steve.
Hi, it's good to meet you.
It is nice to meet you. We just were kind of going through some of the images that you have behind us, some of the prints, and you were giving me some of the background. You got really lucky in some of your shots as they were very close to your house.
Yes. Nice thing is a lot of these have been shot right off my balcony, including this one.
Which is so incredible, and it just shows the wildlife and kind of that high country living that we all enjoy here in the Rockies. And you guys are in the perfect spot for it, especially with those big, huge moose that we were just looking at.
Yes, and I have those moose come through the yard from about November till the end of May. So it's kind of fun to watch them. And I'm on my second level deck with a zoom lens. I'm not close to them, but it looks like I'm right on top of them.
I was just going to say, it's a little bit scary with the temperaments of some of the moose here. And so what inspired you to get into photography?
I don't know, I just had an interest early in life. None of you would remember a Kodak Brownie camera, but that was my first camera, and this little brown box. And then, from there it graduated up to, a regular large camera. And then year 2000, I got called by Kodak, and they were doing a class on digital cameras, and that's when they were first coming to the market. And so I went to that, and it was a focus group, and basically they interviewed us, to see what we thought of digital photography. They had called my house. I wasn't home. My wife took the phone. And they started talking to her. They says, "Do you have a computer?" She says, "Yes." "How about a camera?" "Oh, my husband has, does a lot of photography." And so I got on the focus group. At the end of that session, I got the camera. So that got me into digital photography.
What an incredible piece of history right there in itself. And then, of course, as you've kind of progressed, starting with film, I'm a huge proprietor of 35 millimeter. I have 2 of them. I love shooting in film, only because I feel like it gives the images such a raw look. But then you do something like this where you print it on these different mediums. So we've got metal, you've got glass, you've got the paper prints. Out of all of it, how have you found the transformation in photography kind of beneficial?
Well, I had a color dark room at one time.
That's the dream for me.
Oh yeah, it's quite a dream and quite a mess. The chemicals you had to deal with,
Yes.
and everything had to be within about 100 degrees.
Yeah.
If you went down or up, the photo was ruined.
No, it changes the exposure, it
Yeah,
changes
you
the
don't
colors.
even know it for a while until you open the canister, pull it out, and you go, oh.
Right. Well, and having to do everything in the canister with your hands in that big black bag where you can't see what you're actually doing, you're
No.
just basically going off of feel. That's an intense process. And so to have had that and now to have the convenience of digital, it has to be a total whirlwind for the photographers like the photographers like you who've been doing it forever.
Yeah, it's so much simpler. You know, you would not run off 200 photos on a regular
Roll of film.
roll of film. It costs you a fortune.
You've got 35 frames. You better make them all count.
Yeah, a lot of times if I go out, any of these, I probably took 200-300 photos that day. I ended up with 3 or 4 that I used.
That you like, and that's the process of photography. Now, as you've kind of transitioned into digital, and then you started using the mixed mediums, what medium is your favorite for the backdrop of the photography? Do you like the metal, do you like the glass, or do you like the paper prints best?
I like the metal. It makes the colors pop. It eliminates framing. There's actually a small frame behind there that sticks it out from the wall. So, you know, and they're lightweight. They're not going to tear down a wall, you know.
That's true. They're very seamless. And so some of these pictures, I mean, obviously very nature inspired. Is that what you've always been shooting, is kind of the outdoors and nature?
Yes, I'm not very good at people shots, so weddings scare the heck out of me.
Yeah, honestly, me too, but for other reasons. So that makes sense.
other reasons.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Now, you've got some great shots behind here. If people are interested in finding you online, do you have a website where they can kind of shop through and see exactly what you offer?
Yes, it's Stephen Johnson, Stephen with a PH, .artistwebsites.com.
Which is incredible, because then they can come shopping, but they can come see you here at the High Country Artisans local co-op, which is amazing. And so let's talk a little bit about the co-op. You guys have over 20 artists in this nice little gallery.
Yes, and it's convenient where we're located here at the outlets, especially being right across from the street from Columbia. So people come out of Columbia, they look right at our door. So
And if people want to come shopping, what are your guys' hours?
10 to 6 every day except Christmas.
I love that. Well, this is a perfect place to come and get Christmas presents now that we're starting to get closer to that season where people need to get them. They can come update their houses with some of your incredible photography.
Yes, we get quite a crowd during the Christmas. I like the last week. All the guys show up and with panic on their face.
And then you can guide them through what to get your seasoned veteran.
What do you think she'll like?
And you're like, oh man, well, tell me about it. I need some more information. Give it to me.
Yeah, it's a fun time of year.
Stephen, thank you so much for taking the time, chatting with us, giving us all this great information, and walking us through some of your absolutely incredible photography. It's beautiful.
Okay, thank you very much.
Make sure that if you're at the outlets at Silverthorne, you come check out the High Country Artisans, because it is breathtaking here. There's so many different mediums of art that you can enjoy, and of course you can come see this beautiful photography, not all, but most locally done here in Summit County. Make sure you come check it out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
We are only 12 days away from the opening of the mountain. I know everybody's excited. You got your skis out, you got your gear ready. Well, we always want to take the best care of our skis and when we wash our clothes. There's a really amazing product. It's called Toco. You put it on your skis and your gear, and it does not hurt the environment. You want to learn more? Let's find out more.
One of my favorite things in the entire world is getting out and enjoying the snow and our beautiful mountains. But when you think about that, you don't always think about the wax on your skis or the things that you're using to protect your clothing and how it could have an impact on the environment. Well, Toko has taken a lot of steps forward to make that not a thing, where we're protecting our environment but enjoying it to the fullest. And I've got Ian Harvey joining us to give us some more information on how they came up with this incredible product. Thank you so much for joining us, Ian.
Thanks for having me.
I am so excited. We are getting so close to ski season finally being here. The snow is falling. We're seeing a lot of precipitation here. And so as we get closer and closer, you think about that water runoff that comes in the springtime. And I have never thought about what my ski wax could do to the environment.
Yeah, that's been a topic that has been really prevalent lately. The fluorine in wax is proven to contaminate to a small extent water tables and so on. So the ski industry has taken steps to eradicate that problem.
Which is something that you guys are really focused on. And so as we're talking about the differences in ski wax, let's talk about the difference in just performance wax and then something that would go into like a professional ski racer's wax and how your product can do both.
Yeah, so fluorine or fluorocarbons has been a staple for race waxes for many years now, since the mid 80s. And that's been the problem child for the ski industry and wax and the environment. We've had a project for about 10 years now. We've been trying to find alternative substances that work very well instead of fluorine to replace it, you could say. We've come up with a strategy. We call it triple X, but basically there's an anti-static element, there's a durability or hardener element, and then there's a hydrophobic and super slippery element. And those three elements combine to call what we call in Toko world triple X. And we've tested hundreds of different substances for each one of those elements, and then in different proportions. And we've come up with some waxes that have been testing on the World Cup. We tested in the World Cup last year in every discipline and every venue. And they've been parallel or quite close to the fluorinated race waxes of the past. So we're very excited about that, both because of the environment and also because of the waxers themselves. We all are waxers. And then in principle, because we all love and enjoy the outdoors as much as anyone else.
Well, and it's really important. A lot of people don't understand how often they should be waxing their ski gear or their snowboard gear, and especially because you want to treat that base like you would treat your skin, with that porous base. You want to do it while it's warm, you want to get it to set in there, and then you want to just like lightly remove that thick coating on it. And so if people are going to use your product, how often do you recommend that they wax their equipment?
So the way I look at it, that's more of a personal standards decision. Or there was a study done about 20 years ago worldwide, especially in Europe in the Alps, and they ascertained that about 5% of the people actually wax their own skis, hot wax their own skis. And so once we ascertained that, then we decided we need to make waxing easier for people. So we have a whole line of waxes that are liquid spray-ons and liquid rub-ons, as well as solid rub-ons, not just hot waxes. And that's for the other 95% to make it easier for them and more affordable for them as well. So we have the whole broadband of easy to apply waxes to hot waxes to race waxes, etc.
Which is incredible, because a lot of things that people don't know about getting their skis waxed is there's a different color for the different temperatures. So you kind of have to switch your wax as you're switching maybe what you're doing, where you're going, the skiing, the terrain, and all of that. And so you guys offer all of those different products, correct?
Yeah, and that's a really important point, because if you want to have your skis turn the way you want them to, as well as slide the way you want them to, you need to have wax that's appropriately arranged or appropriate for the conditions. And a hard wax such as blue it minimizes dry friction from cold. So it basically makes the skis slide where there's no free moisture in the snow, where you just have very hard, sharp crystals. It makes the base harder than the PTEX material. Whereas the other extreme would be yellow, and that's very hydrophobic. It's greasy and hydrophobic, and it's very water repellent, which is what hydrophobic means. And so the properties of the wax are very different. And when you hot wax, you change the properties of your ski base to accommodate the factors in the snow that need to be neutralized to make the skis both slide well and turn well.
Which I think is so important for people to understand. This is one of my favorite analogies, that I grew up, using in the ski industry, as I'm a product of working in the ski shops, being raised in the ski shops, is you treat your skis the way you treat your skin. And so your skis are just as porous as your face is. If you take an ice cube and rub it on your face, it's not going to feel as great, but if you put like a thick coating of lotion on there and then you rub it on there, you're not going to feel it as much.
I think that's an appropriate analogy. Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's the one that my father always taught me. Now, shifting gears a little bit from the skis, you guys also help people keep things and like clothing and boots and whatever it is waterproof, and that way it stays good through the winter seasons as well without putting those harsh chemicals into the environment.
So yeah, Toco makes a product line called Toco Careline. Careline is a line of detergents and waterproofers for technical apparel or like backpacks, tents, etc. for and equipment. None of the products, of course, have fluorine or anything like that in them, but they perform very well. Our advantages, for example, the one you just showed there is Eco Tech Wash, a textile wash. That product has no phosphates in it, no harsh enzymes. It's completely renewable raw resources and materials from raw resources. And another thing about that is it's very concentrated. The market leading product in this category is 1/5 as concentrated as this product, the textile wash. And that's significant because it also means 1/5 the bottles, 1/5 the boxes, 1/5 the amount of trucks and gas used to distribute and so on. So it's not just less expensive because of its concentration, but it's more eco-friendly. Other than that, the products are comparable. But that's a key point, I think.
That is a key point, and especially as you're going to use that kind of tech wash to get everything nice and dialed in for the ski season. I know that my gear could definitely use a solid wash, but one of the things that I'm most worried about is the more times you wash it, the more you're going to damage that waterproof coating, and to have a product like this is so important, and especially as we're gearing up for the winter.
So that's true. The product we just talked about, Eco Textile Wash, also has less enzymes in it, which eradicates DWR coatings, the durable water resistant coatings, as well as it creates wear on the apparel where you see colors fading. But we do make a product called Eco Textile Proof, and that is how you can restore the water resistant layer of outerwear while also keeping it breathable. A lot of people don't realize that you apply, or you want your outer layer to be water resistant for two reasons. One is to stay dry, of course, but the second one is if that outer layer becomes saturated with water, then the garment is no longer breathable. And you get that garbage bag effect, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So using an Eco Textile Wash is textile proof is very important.
And you guys create all of these products, which makes it nice and convenient. So if people would like to shop your products, that way they can bring everything home with them, from the waxes to the washes to just everything that they can do. What's the best way for them to find you guys?
So we're in a lot of local dealers, but different dealers carry different product categories. So the most universal way to do that is to go to tocous.com. There we've got every single product that we make.
And that way people can just shop online, get it delivered to their door, and especially if they're like maybe traveling a lot right now, which a lot of people are now that we're in that slower season. And then one other thing, if people want to follow you guys on social media, can they do that?
Yeah, tocous.com and Tocous at Instagram, Facebook, etc. One point about the Toco US and local dealers, which is very important to me, and I think most of us, is we have a system where if a person purchase a product on tocous.com, local dealers, we have a system to accommodate this. Local dealers have the opportunity to claim and fulfill that order if they have the product. So it's kind of the best of both worlds, where you have every product we make and local dealers have the opportunity to claim and fill that order.
Which makes it nice and convenient, and especially if someone's out and about already running errands, they go online, they buy it, and then maybe they can just stop by and grab it right there at one of their local dealers, or that's a great way for them to just track that product down right here locally.
Yep, exactly.
Ian, thank you so much for taking the time chatting with us, and then thanks for all of the hard work that you guys put in to help protect the environment. We want to see this snow keep coming, and this is a great way, one of those steps that you can take to continue to see that snow keep coming.
Well, I think just living responsibly is the best step we can take. We all love winter and winter snow sports, and I think it's in our best interest to live accordingly, to respect the environment, and to support those products and organizations that respect the environment.
100%, and we're so grateful that you guys are doing just that with all of your incredible products.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Make sure that if you are getting ready for ski season and you need to get your gear nice and waxed, that you're using this incredible product. That way you're just being a little bit more eco-friendly as you move forward. And then, of course, take care of your gear in the best way possible by using the best product possible. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show. Perfect. Thank you.
Cool. That was great.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring or fall, you're home in the rocket that has it all, y'all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee is brewing and you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Thank you so much for tuning in today to Good Morning Vail. It's a Sunday edition, and I had such a wonderful time with you guys. All the interviews that we saw and learning about Toco and so many more wonderful things. The interview with Rewind was so much fun. That's going to get you excited about the big party tonight. Make sure you head on over to Route 6 Cafe and Lounge in Eagle Vale. They're going to have the biggest party and a big costume contest, and Remix is such a great band. You're going to have a wonderful time. Maybe eat a little something before you get into the party spirit. Dress up, be funny, be silly, and just be crazy, but be safe and have a great time. And of course, tomorrow for a whole family fun, make sure you get on over to the 30th annual Vail Rec District's Trick or Treat Trot in Vail and Lions Head. It's going to be so much fun. Look for those orange leaf bags outside the stores, everybody. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful fun. And go to vailrec.com to find out more about a very cool coloring contest that they're having as well. Free to the public for the Vail Rec District's great time with everybody, with all the kids for the annual Trick or Treat Trot, and tonight over at Route 6, please enjoy the party. It's going to be a lot of fun. This week ahead on TV8, we're going to have a lot of great shows. Tomorrow morning, enjoy Gretchen and Maddie. They're going to have a lot of fun with some really wonderful interviews. And I look forward to seeing you also in the end of the week on Good Morning Vail on TV8. Have a wonderful Sunday, everybody. Happy trick-or-treating, and just enjoy yourselves and be safe.